Alrighty, so I might have screwed up really bad. I'm not sure. I'll have to do some digging to find out. But I had started a video on this Hyundai right here, and I can't seem to find where I left off on my SD card. So if I find it, then you'll never see this part. But if I don't find it, then this is my explanation to why we're just showing up in the middle of a video. That being said, the new clock spring, the new used clock spring has arrived for the steering wheel. None of the buttons work and the horn doesn't work. And there's a SRS airbag trouble code for the driver's side deployment loop that is present for this vehicle. So we're going to replace the old clock spring assembly with this new one from the junkyard right here. The reason we have a salvage yard component and not a new Hyundai component is Hyundai has failed to deliver replacement parts to us. They said it was available, then they said it wasn't, then they said it was back order, and then they said, "Ah, that's not coming off." And then they said they can't back order it because, I don't know, Rona, who knows. The point is I can't get the new part, so I had to use the old part in place of the original old part. So I'm gonna pull this steering wheel apart right now and get this unit installed where the old unit is. So stay tuned. This is gonna be interesting, entertaining, and fun at the same time. Okay, I don't really have much space here to put a camera, and I'm gonna need both hands, so I'm just gonna strap you guys to the brake lever switch, and hopefully that will give you an adequate view of what we're trying to do here. Kicks. So in order to get the steering wheel apart, I got to get the front cover off the horn button, and that is done by use of this torque screw right here. There you go. And then there's another one on the other side, so we have to get those guys out. Then this airbag cover should come off. Then I can get to the bolt that holds the steering wheel to the steering column, get that bolt off, and I'll probably have to use a puller to pull the steering wheel off of the shaft, but we will cross that bridge when we get there. Oh, I'm highly agitated too. Agitated. Another mosquito came and it's been eating me in the anklets, and that makes me angry. All right, still trying to get this screw out. I don't seem to have, there we go. Two hands are better than one. Giggity. That's one side. It's flippy floppy here to the other side. There we go, got it. Almost didn't make it. Okay, those are loose. Ish. Why are you still stuck? I'm gonna have to pull those fasteners all the way out, I think. They're held in with some little clips to keep them from coming out. Ooh, needle nose pliers. I'll be right back. All right, let's shut the door so that beeping shuts up. And let's see if I cannot dig this Torx fastener out. Maybe I can, maybe I can't. There, I shed a little bit more light on the subject. We can see here there's these little tabs that are kind of hugging that fastener a little bit, and I have to get the fastener past the tabs, which is not easy because I can't reach it. Come here, little fastener. It is my will. You are defying me, which angers me. Sawzall. I'll show this thing who's boss. What am I missing here? What? Just why? Let's do the other side. Maybe if I can get this one out, I can gain some confidence. This thing's been out before because these little tabs are broken, kind of pried on. Ooh, pried on. That's what I need. I need a little miniature pry bar. Hey, back again. I have an angled pry bar and I have a curvy pry bar. So I'm thinking if I can get one of these guys behind the fastener, I can apply the necessary forces to extract said fastener. Or I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. already established it's my first day, so I don't know what I'm doing. How about if I apply some pulling force to it, and then maybe use the threads to back it out? Ah, that worked. Yes, that did work. Worked very well, in fact. And since the one side came out, the other side came out with it. Yeah, there's that little guy right there, and there's its counterpart there. We'll just leave those right where they are. And let's see, I should probably power this down some, because I have to disconnect the airbag. Okay, let's remove the little safety guys. Pop that one out. You're doing it wrong. Disconnect the battery. It's gonna blow up. Oh, there. Unclick. One airbag module. Okay, we must now remove the steering wheel assembly. It's held on to the steering shaft with, I think, a 22. Let's go find out. Yeah, 22 it is. Now, unfortunately, my electric impact is broken, so I got to use the 90-degree impact with an adapter. I hope this is sufficient to get this nut off. I believe it is. Let's give it a whirl. I should probably turn this gun up some. There we go. Full power. Got it. Okay, that goes there. All right, let's give it some Yankee yanks. See if it's gonna come off. Ugh. No, it's not. It's gonna be a little violent because I'm kind of holding the camera with my armpit, but I need both arms to get this off. There we go. It's a little bit of wiggle action. Two. Okay. Now, ooh, I failed. I should have unplugged this first. I will do that now. Okay, that's half of it. The other half is, oh, it's in here. What about the part that I want to come out? Why? What is it? Oh, you know what? I gotta. I need to take the shrouding off and unbolt it. Durk-a-dur. So that's cool. Put that right there. All right, taking a peek from the bottom side up, we can see the goods down here. Looks like we just need to grab a Phillips screwdriver, and that'll pull these 4 screws right here. Should allow this bezel to come apart. Here, you guys wait right here. I'm gonna go fetch a screwdriver. Mini reverse click. Okay, all the fasteners for this housing dealio have been removed, and this thing should, there we go, come apart like so. And that gives me some, come here, that gives me access to the screws that are holding this on. Looks like they're also little flatheads. We'll pull these guys out, and then I can swap this component with the new component. Put that right there. Okay, so there's one kind of problem with this right here. When you buy a new one, these are set up in like a jig or whatever that keeps them from spinning. Now, I don't know how many times this thing has been spun, so I need to index it. because it can only turn so far before it breaks the electrical connection part inside. So I think it's probably right, but let's see how many times it turns. We've got 1, 2, 3 turns, and there's resistance on the half. So there's a half. 1, 2, 3. Let's go back. 1, 2, 3, and a half plus. Okay, so we were centered. There's my half. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is indexed. This is the center position. If we look right here, we've got a big tab, a smaller tab, and then the smallest tab. And checking out the tabs on the old unit, we've got, yeah, the big tab, smaller-ish tab, and then the smallest tab. So this is gonna go in just like this. So I think we're all set up. So let's pull this guy out. There's more broken pieces. And let us disconnect this. Now that was disconnected. Wonder what's going on with that. Oh well. Goodbye. Okay, that's how she fits. Uh-oh, I better go change my my camera battery. We're running low. So let's get this thing set up real quick. We've got 2% left. Are we gonna make it? Click. Ooh, that was a good one. Let's try this next one here. Click. Nah, that wasn't as good. That was an anticlimactic click. This goes right like so. Okay, she's in. That's the newish replacement one. Okay, let's throw these little screw guys back in to secure this unit. And the installation is quite simple. It is the opposite of the disassembly process. And we will zip through that right now. Last one. You know, while I'm here, I should probably describe the purpose of this unit right here. You see, there are electrical components within the airbag as well as the steering wheel. And since that assembly is a moving component, it needs a wound up wire in order to transmit electrical signals from the steering wheel side into the wiring harness and steering column side. So that's what this clock spring does, is it's basically just a very, very long wire extension that ravels and unravels as you turn your steering wheel. So that allows us to make electrical connections between moving parts. I don't know why they call it a clock spring, or even if that is the correct definition for this particular component, but they do, and that's what it's called. There's our kick. And if I'm wrong about what they call them now, someone please let me know about that down in comment land below. You know, I better make sure that bezel goes back on before I put the steering wheel on. It probably does, but then you guys won't be able to see. So let's take this apart one more time. Let's get the bezel attached first. Yeah, this is easier this way, I think. Click. Yeah, got it. Yep, in the home stretch now. 4 more screws. That's number 2. Last one. Go, baby, go. Good. Okay. Now, let's fit the steering wheel back in. That's the connector for the steering wheel controls, and of course the airbag connectors. Maximum duck-a-ducks. Feels good. Torque to spec. And all that's left is the airbag. Okay, let's throw on the ground wire. And then both of the deployment loop wires. And we will secure them with this little clip right here. Click. That's how you know it's good. Look at that, it works. Fixed it. Okay, let's move over here. Let's re-screw our screws. Gravity. Flashlight gravity. Click. Starting the engine. Haha, I gotcha on that one. That was awesome. Okay, let's rotate this around. We've got the one finalized screw, last one right there. And then I'm gonna bust out the scan tool and clear those trouble codes for that SRS light, that airbag warning indicator right there, and see if that deployment loop trouble code goes away. Let's see. Function check, cruise on and off. I don't know if cruise control is working now. I don't see the indicator coming on. Okay. Powering down. Actually, no, I'm not powering down. There's air conditioner running. I'm leaving that on. And yes, I do realize that I'm hanging out in here, running the AC. Oh, there's that connector that doesn't connect. I do realize I'm running the AC in this dude's car, and that uses gas. I know one of you is out there thinking it. Don't be that jackwagon that goes, you're burning up all their gas, who's gonna pay for that? Because if I don't initiate some climate control and it becomes hot in here, I will simply just sweat all over their car, and that would be gross. So it's in everyone's best interest that I have a climate controlled environment to work in. Let's see here, scanner. And we are going to select, let's move it down, I don't see it. Hyundai, there it is. Automatic ID, scanning. Okay, while that's thinking about it, I can pick up my tools over here. There we go. What? It failed. Vehicle does not support automatic ID. That's nonsense. I'm gonna do this myself. Manual mode. What year is this? I forgot. Yeah, 2004. Okay. Initializing communication protocols. Satellites linking up in outer space. What the? No. You know, I'm an idiot. This was, I believe, operator error. I just went and checked the badges to make sure I had the right Hyundai selected. And I believe when I was going into the menu, I selected the 2.7 liter engine. And the badge on the back says it's a 3.5 liter V6. So that might be why it has failed to initiate communication protocol. So let's go back into it. Hyundai again. Waiting. See, I wasted all this time being stupid. Santa Fe, yes. 3.5 DOK. DOK stands for dual overhead cam. What? Oh, I see you. Ah. Oh, very good, sir. Thank you. Okay. Engine. Do it. Yeah, do it. Come on. Don't make a fool out of me. Hey. Okay. So, okay, I do recall having seen these before. O2 sensors not being happy. Hey, they're gone. Look at that. Oh, they're back. Look at that. Hey, they changed. Look at that. Okay, this is weird. Yeah, that's really weird. I'm glad I caught that on camera. I'm gonna look into that later. But for the time being, let's erase everybody. See what happens up here. Clearing trouble codes. Begin clearing now. Come on. All right, they cleared. ECM code's cleared. Now let's go into the airbag. We will check on that driver deployment loop resistance code, and then we will clear that one. I'm pretty sure that symptom is solved because there was no connection between the airbags and the steering column, and no communication. Key on. Okay. Maybe we'll try it. Key on, engine off. Retry. Begin retrying now. And it did go in with the key off. So it said no codes, but I'm gonna do a clearing procedure anyway. Initializing. One moment, please. It's so polite. Look at that. No. Alright. Let's try a different approach here. Let's go in and tell it to not do that. Yeah, it's not letting me into airbags. I'll try to clear it and see what happens. Now, I know I got the right car selected this time. Okie dokes, said that the code clear procedure was successful. Starting the engine. And we still have an airbag light, okay. There's that check engine light again. Engine. Okay, after a couple key cycles, I have traded the airbag light for a check engine light again. Just went back into the scanning device, and it's given me an O2 sensor heater circuit low on bank 1 code. The others did not show back up, but that heater code is there, so that is something that should be addressed. P0131. Let's go to the internet and see what everybody else says that it is. It's probably a failing heating element inside of the sensor. The interwebs agrees with me. Replace oxygen sensor, blah blah blah. Now we don't do repairs based off this. This is just kind of a general idea, kind of for when you have to throw a guesstimate out there. Okay, we can circle back to that one later. I can't believe I said that again. I gotta stop saying that. People are getting the wrong impression. I don't need that. Okay, so now that I have solved one of their immediate issues, I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. I've got a couple things I need to tinker on down below, like I've got a trailer hitch to install, some panels to put back on, and we got to give them a ring to see if we want to do this O2 sensor or not, or diagnose this O2 sensor. That being said, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. Certainly appreciate it. If you like this video, I would ask of you to communicate that to me effectively by tapping that like button down below. And also, while you're down there, leave me a comment or two. Let me know what you think. And of course, before I go, I have to remind myself to not forget to remind you guys to not forget to have a great day. So everybody here, before you go, don't forget, have yourselves a great day. See you guys later.